hallucinating. And the more it twisted, the more the whole world was fucking hallucinating. And then when someone turned the light on, my brain would go, they're ruining the hallucination. So like, a black monster would kind of surround this person and eat them, consume them, and go back to the hallucinating dream state. Fucking insane. I actually found it quite pleasurable the first 15-20 minutes, but then I remembered it's not a recreational drug, and from that moment it was really fucking full on. I thought about my older brother, which I don't have, in terms of my mum's miscarriage. I thought about sadness and crying, but couldn't cry. Felt very stuck, and like when the drug kicked in, or the medicine kicked in, I was so fucked. But someone fell over, so they had to be helped out, so I couldn't ask for help. I found the whole thing really, really overwhelming, really, really hardcore. But you know, this is day one, or night one. It's 1:30 in the morning now. It's not to be taken lightly, and I'm fucking tired. But I'll do it again in a few days. Okay, ceremony 2. Full on. Fucking not as full on as the first one in terms of the experience, but really fucking dark and really fucking, yeah. I ended up sitting and then lying down. Oh god, I'm hallucinating again. And then I lay down. I almost got into a coma and I got freaked out. But then I found my block, my yoga block, and then I labelled that as Pumpkin, Dexter, Skylar and Pets. And I held that and that kept me really calm and really grounded. Then I kind of passed out for an hour. I woke up and I thought the effects had gone. But then they came back, and then I got bitten by a bird on my toe. My left big toe just like bitten off, which freaked me out. But I could not ask for help. I kept wanting to ask for help, I didn't. And then I mourned the miscarriage of my mum's first baby and cried and cried and cried. I just could not stop crying. And then I passed out again, and then this bird landed on my arm and flapped, and it freaked me the fuck out. Totally out. And that was the thing that allowed me to ask for help. So for the first time in, I don't know, 40 years or whatever, I've been able to ask for help, which is a massive thing for me. So throughout the first ceremony and the second ceremony, I've been wanting to ask for help and not justifying it. I'm not worthy, it's not big enough, it's not bad enough, you know, just get on with it, put yourself together. And then finally I could ask for help. Big breakthrough for me. So end of ceremony 3. I had a smaller cup as agreed, and I'd have a second cup, and didn't need the second cup. I was fucking spangled. Really full on. It was good. It wasn't as negative as the second one. It wasn't so dark, but it was still very dark. Got eaten by 3 snakes, one on each arm and one on my legs, that almost swallowed me whole. Apparently I should let it and submit to letting it swallow me whole next time, but it got to my chest and left my head and heart. As the last belly to succumb to the swallowing of my body through the snake. It's going to swallow my spirit, apparently. Okay, so it's after ceremony 4, and it was a full-on night, obviously. Again, God, I keep so many delayed visual things. What happens, I asked for half a cup, and I thought it'd be a small dose, but half a cup was still 4 gulps. I was like, what? But it took ages to kick in, like proper donkey delayed onset narcotic kick in. I was like, nothing happened, man. Nothing happened. I have a second cup, and I was like, fuck, man, my eyes. So I asked for, my intention was, show me love. And I got eaten by the snake hard. God, I'm seeing 2 of me. And then it had me in its mouth, and I was being swallowed whole. And I got excreted into a cocoon. And I think that's what's going to happen in the last ceremony. It's like, what comes from the cocoon? Anyway, I'm going to go have a shower. good. Okay, it's after ceremony 5 and it was really good. Very positive, very, very perky. I asked for a small cup and because the red light kept flashing on and off, Don Rana gave me, like, kept pouring more and more. I was like, dude, I just want a small cup. Just want a small cup. Anyway, it was about a third full rather than a quart. Anyway, so I didn't drink it all. I was like, gracias. And I just drank 2 gulps and that was enough. And I was fucking spangled. Really full on visuals and just, I felt like I could sit up. I could actually work with it and enjoy the experience a lot more. And yeah, there were lots of snakes as usual and lots of other animals creeping on my back and my arms and legs, but my objective tonight was to help me surrender. And I didn't have a blanket and I lay on the top and I tried to be eaten alive by different animals like mice and badgers and insects, flies, maggots, and it felt really satisfying that I could actually surrender rather than fighting or resistance, because that's a big part of my depression and anxiety, is the resistance and creating negativity. So that was really good. I felt very positive. And I got a crown last night as well. It's really special. Like, I was sitting there spinning out and then I suddenly sensed this white light and looked up and there was this big white flower with a big smiley face in its head, and it came down and it presented me with a crown, and it was this beautiful green white glowing iridescent crown made of leaves that were alive and they kept kind of breathing in and out, and it was placed on my head and I can feel it now even on the sides. It's still there and it felt really empowering and really loving. A perfect way to end my 10-day retreat. The 5th ceremony was the best ceremony and it's what I needed and wanted it to be. And I feel like I've grown enormously. I've addressed so much stuff and I feel like I've given this a bloody good effort and I've got a lot out of it. And I thank the Ayahuasca Foundation and everyone in this group that's helped me with this, because it's been phenomenally beneficial. And on that note, I'm going to have a shower.